Hello friends, welcome to Ilango Notes. In this tutorial, you will learn how to use a file test operators in shell scripting Linux. So watch this video fully for clear understanding. Now I will start. So in this tutorial, you learn how to check a file exists alone, directory exists alone, or both the file exist or directory exist using the different file test operators available in Linux or Unix. So for that you can use three different options. Option E for exist. So it is used for both the file exist as well as the directory exist. Option F is used only for file exist. Option D is used only for directory exist. Now I will show the topics one by one. So first one is checking file or directory exist. So for that you can use the option special E. So E indicates exist. So it will return boolean value. It will return success if the file or directory exists, otherwise it will return false. Now I will show the demo. So this is a sample code. So here you can read the file or directory using the read command. So read is a special command which is used to getting the dynamic input. After that just use the if condition and just apply the option E and your runtime input. So if the condition is true, it will return the true message, otherwise it will return the false message. So this is the sample demo. Now I will show the real demo. So this is my onlinereply.com. So through the Windows you can perform all the Linux operations, commands, shell scripting, everything. So for that you just log into reply.com and join a member and you will get the Linux environment. Okay, so here this is a file. So just click the plus symbol and type file test. Okay, just to type enter the file or directory. So just use the read command and it is important to note that while reading the read command, don't use a dollar symbol, just use a variable name simply, and here variable name is user defined. Check the file or directory exists. So just use the use followed by square bracket operator and give one space and use option E followed by dollar followed by your runtime variable, so fn, and give one space. Then done is the syntax for if. So if the condition is true, you can give the success message. If the condition is fail, then you can give the no such a file or directory exists. Then close the if condition. That's all. Now we can run the file. So to run the shell script, just type bash, because bash is the born again shell. So it is a default shell in most of the Linux environment. So just type bash space file name dot sh. So I am giving the sample input file. So file directory exists. Now I will show the list of files. Okay, so the blue indicates lab and this is the file. Once again I will check the valid directory. So the lab is actually valid. So no such a file or directory exists. Okay, or even you can test the file f1. Now I am giving the invalid file f0. There is no f0 file. So no such a file or directory exists. Okay. So through this operation you can find whether file or directory exists with the help of the option E. So this is the first operation. And second one is checking file alone. Okay, so checking file exists or not. So for that you can use a special option F. So this option is used to check only file exists or not, and it is not used for directory check. Okay, unlike option E, it will return the boolean value, so it will return the success message only if the file exists, otherwise it will return the false message. Okay, this is a sample code, so just read the file name and through the read command. After that, just use the if condition. So instead of E, you can just apply the option F and your runtime variable, then you can give the valid message. Additionally, if you want, you can print the content of the file through the cat command, or else you can give the valid else message. So this is the sample output. Now I will show the demo. So click new file. Okay. So just type echo, enter here file name through the echo command, and for the dynamic input just use the read command and give any user defined name. So and another important point is that while using read command, don't use the dollar symbol. Okay. Checking file operation, checking file or not. So just use if condition followed by one space, followed by another space, followed by option F, followed by one space, because in shell scripting the space is very important. If you don't give space, you will get the error message. And dollar, then followed by your name, and after immediately just type one space. Okay, then is the syntax, and here you can keep success file exist. Suppose if you want to check the contents of file, if you want to print the content of file here, that is also possible. So just use a cat and followed by your variable name. Okay, else suppose in case the failure means, you can give no file found, then close if. That's all, the program is over. Else. Now I want to check any valid file, so F3. So this is the content of the F file. Now we will run our sample file. So file T. Now I am giving the valid input file f3.txt. So you will get the message success file exists and contents of the file. So the same contents are displayed here. Okay. Suppose I am checking the invalid file. So here F0 is not here. So just use F0 and you will get the failure message, no file found. Okay. So using the option F, you can test only file exists or not. Okay. And third one is a directory exists or not. So here the input directory will be checked or not using the special option D. D stands for directory check. So like option E, option F, it will return the boolean value. So it will return the success message only if the directory exists. Otherwise it will return the false value. So this is a sample program. So you can modify the same program, just replace the option D. Okay, and additionally you can use ls because this is a directory, so don't use cat command. So just use ls and followed by directory name. You will print the list of content of the directory through the programming. So this is the sample examples. Now I will show the real demo. Okay, so just enter here input directory. And read directory name, checking directory exists or not. If followed by one space, followed by one space, and followed by option E, followed by one space, and followed by one space. Okay, if the condition is true, file exists, that means a directory exists. Directory exists. Contents of directory. So just type ls followed by option your variable name, and else no such a directory, and close the F5. Okay, that's all. The program is over. Now we want to test. So first, just use option ls option color. So color indicate identification of the files. So through the color option you can identify the directory, valid directory. So before to run, I will show the input directory. This directory contains two subdirectories. Okay. So this directory contains subdirectory as well as files. Okay. Now we want to test. So bash space file t dot sh. Now I am giving the valid directory name. So I want to test a test. So the directory exists, contents of the directory. So all the contents are successfully displayed here. Okay. Suppose if I am giving the invalid directory, means now I am giving the invalid directory test1. So test1 already exists. So no such a directory is available. Okay. That's all, friends. So in this session we have learned how to test file individually using option F, how to test a directory individually using option D, and how to test both file or directory using the option E. So I hope this video will be useful for you. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and like our channel, and please give your feedback. Thank you.